Hey guys, I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Marjorie, and I am La Skaterina. Today, we're going to be discussing these babies right here. Trying to make sure you could see them. And I recently changed the toe stop to a shore grip bullseye stop based off of Reddit recommendations. And I also changed the laces because they were actually starting to get frayed, and I just wanted to get ahead of it before they actually completely put me out and then I wouldn't be able to skate. So thankfully I got these. These are the cord derby laces. Got them off of Amazon. I think they were about $7.99. And 2 laces do come in them. It may seem like it doesn't, but 2 definitely come in them. So these are the Candi Girl Carlin skates right here. As you can see, the wheels are, I loosen these up, and the wheels are a 78A, which means that they are the softest wheels you can get for outdoor skating, and they are 65 by 38 millimeters, so they're actually really big. Let me actually find a different size. So these are the Sonar Zen wheels, and these are 62 by 32. And just for some size comparison, I don't know if you could see that. I'm hoping you can. And then compared to the Radar Rivas, Rivas like divas is how I read them. I've never actually heard them spoken, so I think it's Rivas like divas. And these are harder wheels. They're 96A, 57 millimeter. And just to compare them for size. Here you go. Again, I'm hoping you can see just the wheel. These are man-made suede, I believe. They're supposed to imitate the Moxie Lollies, or just like the Moxie brand suede shoe. So yeah, and I'm gonna say that I really like them for beginner skaters. Like I said, I got them on as a good deal at Modell's, and I would definitely say it was worth the money for them. I paid $71. It was like a 25% off sale, and then like another extra 5 or like another extra 25% off of like outdoor things during like their week sale during the holidays. So these are originally $100, and I got these for $71. So for some starter skates, brand new, untouched, I would say these are pretty phenomenal. So I do definitely have like a much more positive opinion of them because they were so affordable, and I actually really like them. But you know, that goes with anything. Like, you know, if you're kind of, my husband always says that a lot of skateboarders, they tend to stick to the skate setup that they started with because that's what they feel the most comfortable with. And so far that's kind of ringing true. And I will be upgrading to a more softer, less stiff suede. I'm actually looking at the Rydell's 130s. On to sizing. I read that these were for a size. Usually most skates are made in men's sizes, as is the rest of the world. So with these, when they said they were geared towards women, I got my original size, and they said get your original size. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with like shoe sizing, or if you ever worked in retail in like a shoe department, you'll know that there's US size, European size, UK size, Japanese size. There's a lot of different sizes. Well, for me, a size 7, US 7, is the most inconsistent sizing, quite frankly. What is the most consistent sizing for me is a European 38 or European. Well, these on the box, which I don't have them with me, but the box said that these were size 7 US, European 39. Now, based off of what I just told you, I flipped out. Not on anyone, just like internally died, because I had done so much research prior to buying these that when they still arrived as a 39, knowing full well I'm a 38, drove me insane. Well, I tried them on. They definitely felt big. I will say now, as they're molding onto my foot, they still feel roomier than I would prefer. Especially trying on the R3s. These definitely feel snugger, and I feel like I have more control of the shoe. Where these, I definitely feel like I have control, but there's room. There's a little bit of room that I would personally like. However, it's not complete. It's not terrible. I've been skating in them quite fine, and I'm just comfortable in them, you know. So they're home to me. So with that in mind, they say they run to women's sizes. However, you know, a size 7 came with a European 39. That was what the tag was. So for me, I would order a size down. I know that sounds crazy, but that's only because I go by European sizes. Now that's not very indicative of like the width of your foot. You know, I would say these are wider than your standard medium shoe, but I wouldn't classify these as a wide shoe, if that makes sense. But they are pretty wide. I don't know if you can like really see them, but they just are wide. Or like, not wide, just not fully narrow, not fully wide. So maybe medium. So that's kind of my gripe on the sizing. It drove me insane. And I think that's all there is really to say about them. I've obviously, all my videos, I've made them with these, so you can feel free to check out my like Instagram videos to see how I skate in them. You can tell that, like, you know, I skate pretty okay in them. I'm pretty good in them, I suppose. With these come with a, like I said earlier, with a bolt-on toe stop. So they're gonna be big and fat and thick. So again, pretty good for beginners. This is what you want. So yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily have anything else to say right now. I could talk about the shocks, but I'm not well versed in the shocks just yet at the moment. I know that you can upgrade them. You can get different shocks, just like you can get a different plate and bearings and wheels and toe stops and laces. There's so many components to like upgrading your shoe, but I can just tell you off of skating on them in 30 days and based off of like the knowledge that I've gained from researching even more now that I have this information in my head. That's kind of that's what I have for you guys today. And obviously as things evolve and I try to, you know, learn a little bit better, I can come back with a different shoe. But for now, this is what I have on the Candi Girl skates. And so if you have any more questions or something that I didn't touch on, please feel free to just like hit me up, send me a DM. And I love to talk about skates and roller skating, and just this sport is just so fun and liberating and freeing and expressive. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching my video.